Welcome back, one and all, to the Brexit Estate, hard by the darkest dungeon, where we are going to venture once more into the Crimson Court, hiding ourselves there in hope of overcoming the evil Baron, because we just have too many characters of the Crimson Curse to even go into the ruins here. It would just be sacrificial. So, once more we're taking our Baron killing team. And before we do go in, I'm going to check if there's any really nice trinkets that they should have with them. Okay, extra damage against bloodsuckers and stun resistance is good. Let's just resort because I think there's a few new things down the bottom. Right. Barristan's Head and the Toy Soldier, another good combination. Bleed Amulet, he's not using his bleed skills quite so much, he's focusing more on the stress removal, but we don't have any other Jester trinkets for him to take. The Overture box could possibly be swapped for something. You know, yes, the Aria box. Straight up, good choice. If she had good death blow resistance, that would be worth it. She has normal death blow resistance. Actually, is there anyone here? No. Okay. Right. We have this good virtue chance. I'm really tempted actually, but it's 25, be 40, 65. I mean, that'd be pretty good, right? Pretty good odds. But it's a gamble, and the extra protection is just really good. You wouldn't be getting the extra 20% stress though, so that would be a major bonus. I mean, he just dropped down to 10% prop, but you know, 10's good. And what is quirk? Oh, because it always treats them as having no health in town. Right. Well, we can try it this way and see. Now, the important question before we go in is, am I expecting to try and encounter the Baron this run or not? Is this just a loot gathering run? I'm hoping I've explored at least a quarter of the map, maybe nearer a third or even like 40% of it. But I've got to think in terms of carrying capacity, so things I want to do in here. I want to get rid of this affliction, which is going to be a lot of work for Vernon. It may even be impossible, and someone's likely to become inflicted again before I do. There's no camping, but I've heard that it's possible to gain firewood in this dungeon through interacting with certain curios with certain supply items. So let's look into this. Yes, it will consume one of our 27 invitations. 27 invitations means we probably don't have to rush too much, though. Right. Let us take some food as if it was a medium dungeon with a camp. And some torches. It's a Crimson Court, we'll just go heavy on the bandages. 3 shovels instead of 2. 2 anti-venom. Take an extra bunch of medicinal herbs. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, because we might find secret rooms or treasure chests or something. And yeah, stuff it. We're apparently going in heavy. You know what? Just have an extra one just in case. This is going to get rough. This is going to get messy. Let's see what happens. Let's check on recording first. I am good. Phew! The malignant merrymaking continues, and you are the entertainment. Well, that's most unfortunate. Okay, there's good news and there's bad news. The good news is we've explored all this stuff. The bad news is we haven't explored all of this. So what I want to do is come down here, get that room, come down here, and explore these. Okay? That is the goal, the plan. So the front of her helmet's still moving a bit oddly there. If she became a separate class, she could have her own animations and not use the Hellion ones, at which point this could become the gayest guy in Dark Souls ever, apart from his boyfriend is also just as gay. Because apparently everyone knows they're in a relationship because of some half a sentence someone bothered to write in a "we can't be asked to do this properly" item description. And it was all people had to go on, and they were so desperate for them to be big gay puff monsters that they decided they were big gay puff monsters. And why not? That's not a good sign, is it? Right. Gonna have to go on a blood run after this, unless the only blood run available is level 5 again for the 3rd week running, which would be really unfortunate. Blood supplies are running low. Just watch, just watch. I'm gonna let go off down this one. It's gonna be a huge, massive wing, like this one was. We'll be going back up there. I really, really, really want to scout out the Baron before I run into him, because I want to loot the whole place. You know, I want to take everything there is. There were a few unfortunate Kuro interactions early on. We just didn't have enough supply items, or the right ones. I got plenty this time. So, fingers crossed here, the railings of hope remain on our side, and we stagger forwards to victory. Well, no scouting? I'm hardly surprised. Right. If this is just a one passageway dead end, that'll be ridiculous. Right, bandages. Because, hey, look, you know, we're... Oh, nice. Yeah, there was treasure secreted away there, and we found it. And ho hooray, fun, enemies. Haha. Vernon, you're in a very awkward situation. Very awkward indeed. Let's just go back one.
Exposed to a killing blow.
Oh, that added stress does not help. And I am... What is that white fleck in her sprite there? That is weird. I might have to look into that. And again, it's not one of my mods, so... Ah, it was only one advance. I thought she might advance two. Damn it. There goes Vernon. And two right, too. Right, let's just protect the afflicted. Thundervestal! Yeah, you leave him alone, love. This is Vernon we're talking about here. The insane, bonkers, mad, dancing jester of crazy demon costumeness. Right. Slice! 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 Goes Vernon. Wow. Yeah, well, turns out you weren't the best, love. Okay. Don't get any worse. Aha!
Many fall in the face of chaos, but not this one.
Not today. Praise the virtue.
A decisive pummeling.
I hear that in Pitch Black Dungeon, heroes can appear as enemies. You just want to see this one by the Bone Commander. Is there a Bone Commander reskin with a great big hammer? Oh, it's got to be done, hasn't it? At some point.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Although if there ever was a two-space hero, some big fatty Arbuckle would probably be just right for the job.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Okay, Vernon, now is the time. Do your duty. got 73. Well, he paid for that, but come on, come on. Give me your turn, give me your turn. That's exactly what I wanted to do! Hooray! Oh, you're not going to get angry for me? I thought you were going to get angry.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
I was hoping you'd get angry. Now, one of the reasons I was hoping for a scouting role here was that on another save where I haven't ventured into any rooms, I'd literally just like come to here, gone to there, not even gone down there, gone in here, up here, maybe there. I got a scouting role in this room, so that's why I was hoping for one, because it said locked room. And I don't know what a locked room means, but it's one of the reasons why I brought a key with me. I was hoping to have a... Uh-oh. He's gonna do some... Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Fine. Let's light a torch, just because we got so many of them. I tell you, it's very chilly here today. We've had a cold weekend. Apparently Britain was colder than Iceland this weekend, or it was going to be. I don't know if it actually, you know, if the forecast was wrong or something, but I'm feeling like the end of a branch here. Like, you know, lots of little twigs splintering off. Right, Vernon. De-stressify her. With your loot of legend. Well, obviously, if you earn it.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Beautiful. Oh, and she got stressed out again, damn it. That's right, you dodge, Vernon. All those arms and legs flailing, they can't tell which ones to hit. Protect the priestess, because she isn't a vampire. She's too religious to be a vampire, obviously. There's no other reason why... There's blatantly many other reasons. No other reason why she should have resisted the curse so long. Apart from the fact that she's just been really lucky lately. Hey, we're down to a 50. Yeah, alright. Could you also get angry or something? Oh, hey! That'll do. Nice. Just keep slicing away there, and I should really look into his other skills in a few moments, but nice big heal and stress removal down to 46. 46 it is, yes. I feel like a racing commentator. Is it a bit dull, too much me commenting on how important this stress removal is at the moment? Because it feels pretty important. But am I placing too much of an emphasis on it? Quite probably yes, because there should be other things to consider. Like stress removal, for example, or removing stress, or getting this stress 29 points lower. Because that would be perfect, and that is free is okay. And we want to guard again. Because she's also currently afflicted, so the more we can protect her, the less extra stress she'll get. Because we don't want heart attacks on this run. Do we, Vernon? Heart attack protection would be perfect here. What is that condition called where someone has different coloured eyes? It's like a sclero... I can't remember what it is. It sounds like it would be more to do with skin or something than eyes. And indeed, it may be something that's not in the eyes that would cause this. Right. Whomp. Gotcha. That's 80 dodge. Wow. Can you tell what's coming? Yeah! Not quite as much as I hoped, but it all adds up. Oh, yes!
Inspiration and improvement.
Fundamental strikes again. We're going to get really good treasure after this fight and not be able to carry it, aren't we? Get angry. I mean, it won't help too much, but it will offset a bit, you know. And now he is getting really badly hurt. 3 for 2. In his current condition, that's worth using a bandage. And everyone defend yourselves! Apart from...
Time to perform beyond one's limits.
Oh no! Vernon, what have you done?
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
It's okay. She did it anyway. No longer is she afflicted. One more to clear. You know, this might not be the most unsuccessful run ever at this point. Well, this is going down pretty much this round, but let's get a bit of stress relief in first. Also, he can't reach rank 1. That's right, you feel their blessings. Remain stalwart and slay the foe. Oh dear goodness, that's so much treasure.
This expedition at least promises success.
Okay. It's like one of these. Really risky. We do have a Vestal. Oh, we found a new chamber here. And that room is stubbornly unscouted. Nope, no. Let's be... let me click on the door! When you're entering them, you can kind of stand a bit offset and click ahead of you, but when you're trying to go back through them, it's time for Vernon to take his medicine, and by medicine I mean revolting, poisonous gunk that turns him into a hideous monster. We have the disgusting fountain again, and then we're going to go this way, because this will hopefully all start meeting up. Just watch as like the... oh, bugger. Well, you know what to do. That's right, you miss. You fail to weaken your prey completely. Oh, that's not good. You know what? Now's that time. Nice. Well struck, that woman. Oh, she is just raving and screaming and frothing and killing. Or at least maiming. Is that our cause unites us or our curse unites us there? It could have been either. Nice. Yeah, you continue to miss. That's lovely. That is not so lovely. That's not missing. That's hurting. Vernon, attack! Perfect. Get angry. Because soon that thing will be out of the way. What?
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Oh yeah, right, it goes for her as soon as she's vulnerable. She's clearly a high priority target for the enemies. We should deal with that by alleviating some of this stress. Puts it down to what, 63, 64.
Ghoulish horrors, brought low and driven into the mud.
Okay, so what I'm essentially doing at this point is filling in the gaps. Perfect. If you could just apply some holy water to this font. And stress removal as well. Stress removal, wonderful. Please be a dead end. It's a dead end! Hooray. I mean, how big could this be? It's not an exact mirror of this layout up here. I'm gonna go back to this locked room now because I'm wanting to get in. I'm wanting to find out what's in there. Because I've never come across a locked room before. And I've heard people talk about prison rooms. So maybe if heroes get locked in and if they're not allowed to leave, or if heroes have to stay behind on quests, maybe we can recover them from prison rooms. I don't know. And there's some screenshot I've seen of a loading screen with 3 doors on it. And some sort of choice being made between the 3 doors, and something just got worse there. Still bloodlust, craving... craving's not good. I'm going to light a torch before entering this room, just in case it gives us a scouting roll. Probably won't. I'm feeling it won't. Right, off this way then. Also, I found a secret room in this corridor. On another save. Right near the beginning, one of these two. And I don't, or is it just here, I don't know, but I don't know if secret rooms are random on these set dungeons or if they're set. And you are going to thrust a torch into this and feel the stress just ease away and go down to 16 stress, because that would be lovely. Oh look, there's even a great big padlock on it, that's brilliant. What lies beyond this shackled portal? Well, a key will help us find out, but first... What do you mean the item had no effect? Okay, shovel. Why did a key not work? You'd think the skeleton key would... Okay. Haha. No. I mean, I did bring every kind of... Is there some special item I'm supposed to gain in the dungeon which will... Because I gained... I bought virtually every kind of town supply I could coming in here. So let's just try them all anyway. Let's shove a bloody torch in there. It's going to be some kind of special, like the Baron's Key, and this is where he keeps all his treasure, isn't it? Oh, God. The keys did not work. Okay. So it's locked. Bandages. None of our supplies will let us in. So there's got to be something special we find in here. That will allow us to get in there, and I think she's calmed down now. I think she has come down from her bloodthirsty frenzy. I'm gonna do a bit of backtracking to see if I can find this secret room, which I probably can't. I'm sure this is thoroughly compelling viewing as I backtrack the really original stuff. Okay, so I don't think this is going to be a successful run. I think this is going to be another treasure grabbing run. But I also think that we're not going to get any scouting rolls. We've had a few, but not very many. Right. Damn you game. Damn you for not giving me a scouting roll to find a secret room. That would be so very nice right now. Okay, let's look on the positive side. By eating up the food, we're making more room to carry treasure, but we're not getting a lot of treasure out of this. This is probably just going to be a money sink run, unfortunately. Although if we can remove that last affliction, that would be great as well. Okay, am I going this way or that way? Well, I want to clear up this section up here, and there is at least one fight, but there's a lot of space on the way there. And there's this room up here as well. This does look much more tempting. Look, it's shorter distance to get to new stuff, and new stuff includes chance of fight includes chance of using supply items and removing stress. So that's the way we go. There's got to be some kind of the Baron's key or something, or a sledgehammer or hammer and chisel to break that lock open, because the normal skeleton key doesn't do the job. Alright. Our first new square. The railings of hope. They're gone! Alright. Proof that a much grander structure once stood in these swamps. Indeed it is, but it was also blocking our passage, and the railings of hope have returned, albeit somewhat intermittently. Oh, perfect! Just do that. Okay, just do that. Yes! And now the true danger begins. It's a room. It's an empty room. Tumbled down masonry. Could we get a... Okay, we'll go this way. Bit of a S there. So the goal here is to run out of supply items
Machinations spring to life.
and not get her in rank 2. That was lucky. You, guard, now. Shamara must be defended at all costs. And Mace Bash! Oh, so close. 1 point off. Vernon keeps playing for all his life's worth and gains a brown jockstrap for just that animation alone.
Soothed. Sedated.
And then Venga Fulgren rushes forwards to put the healer back in a better position. Now, beautiful, beautiful strike. You know, in a way, the stress removal from it. Bloody hell! What was that? Oh, that's probably his lunge forwards attack, isn't it? Right, everyone, fight better.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Vernon, feed. Let's dig this up.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
Huh. Okay. And with that, we are leaving. Taking our ill-gotten gains and heading up. I think I should at least go into the room and just hope we don't starve. We starve.
Gnawing hunger sets in, turning the body against itself, weakening the mind.
And do we get any... Okay, so that's a dead end. That's good to know. But we're out of food, our supplies have run out. We haven't really explored that much. We've explored this little section down here. And that's it. And we've found out that we cannot get into this room at the moment. We need something special that we do not have. Did I even try pouring blood on the lock? I think I did. Well, let's return to town and see how bad everyone else has been in our absence. Because we know they're all craving for blood.
A setback, but not the end of things.
Oh. Replaced Fated. Replace Stress Eater. Hey, replacing Stress Eater is good. And less stun resistance. I think we need a money run.
All the decadent horrors I have seen pale in comparison to that final, crowning thing.
A blood run.
I could not look, nor could I look away.
A blood run and a money run. 1, 2, 3, 4 vials of blood have been consumed. Please tell me we have a... Yes, we do. Perfect. Blood run next week it is then. Alright, anyone interesting at the stagecoach who's really amazing and super good? No. I need to improve the weaponsmith. Actually, that's an important thing. So, no using up deeds at the moment, because we need to get to 32. That does mean we can afford to improve something else, though. Can't be something as big as this. I'm wanting the busts for a district. Same goes for here. But I will reduce trinket cost ever so slightly here.
Rarities and curios. Sold at a profit, of course.
Well, there we have it. I believe we're going on a blood run next week, and if we can turn it into a money run as well with an antiquarian, that will be a double bonus. I hope you've all enjoyed this one, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye for now.